So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So we're very much on the way now. Who takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi receives it in a wide position. He's gone for goal! Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect... Drogba! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And this is Shevchenko. Pavlovic. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Diaz. Diaz.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. Good ball. Chance! Goal! Milan! The first significant strike. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And it's been given away. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! No foul, says the referee.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Real chance! And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Yes, ended up in no man's land. And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Drogba. Diaz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Closing in on goal. And this is Drogba. And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Solot.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dani Olmo. Oh, he's having a go! Diaz is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Diaz with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Always going over the top.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
He is through here. And it's Olmo. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Passes short and sharp. And here's Sorloth.
Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, easy pickings there. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi stood his ground strongly. Tries to play it through. Bastoni gets a foot in here. Silvestre. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's quick to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Drogba. Can he finish? Christensen. He's had it taken off him. And it's Valverde. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Milan are down to 10 men. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in, and he was alert to it. Conte couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Sorloth. Shevchenko, and the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. High-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Il primo tempo è finito e siamo messi bene. Speriamo di vedere un bello spettacolo anche nel secondo. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Lascia il campo per il
gets us going once more.
Neymar.
Diamante really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He has found the way through. Mikel Oyarzabal. And that's another good win of the ball. Valverde. Floated through. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oyarzabal. Scholes clears it away. Otto. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That is a brilliant interception. Christensen. So, what can they make of this? Looking for the run. He's through here. And the finish! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. And Bebeto! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. Not Solot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Dani Olmo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Spread neatly.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Can he get on the end of this? So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham with a definite foul there. Not the most accurate pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. He's got away. Mbappe. Oh, look at... There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now that's well seen too. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Haiti have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Christensen. Pavlovic. That's good running with the ball. Dani Olmo. Now there's a fine ball. It's a sharp pass. Well, there's the clearance. Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Mbappe. He has found the way through. Decent chance! And they've got rid. Mikel Oyarzabal is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Solot. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldo looking to receive it in space. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! That's another chance! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Number 5, Bebeto!
Haiti have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball.
That's rather hopeful. And that is a routine catch.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Pavlovic. This is a promising build-up. Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
2 added minutes
Deep into stoppage time. And he's had it nicked away. He's found a way past. It's a threatening ball. Daddy Olmo! And no, just off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Diamante really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Mikel Oyarzabal tries to pass it through. He is through here. Pierre. Otto defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bebeto is onto this. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a cute ball. Nice interception, well timed. In with the challenge. Oh, that's well spotted. Ake. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way. He's having a pop! And it's Pedri. And there's the shot! It's hit the upright.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pavlovic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, super find. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a throw. He's found a way through. Oyarzábal stood his ground strongly.
Diamante really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Bebeto. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's really well cleared. A lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. It's Cristiano and again. And there's a goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Valverde. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Ake kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Big chance! In he goes again, off the post. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. And it's been hooked away. Throw it.
Substitution.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that was nowhere near his best. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Somewhat off target.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And here's Mbappe. Maguire does well to get it back. Kadiolu short changes him with that pass. Picked out brilliantly. So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's hoisted clear. That's a cute ball. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around.
He's having a pop! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Neymar makes a dash for it. Real chance! Goal! Portugal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. It'll be a throw-in. Valverde. He's on it. Can he get away? Dani Olmo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Bale gets into a good position. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He can run onto that. Now it's Dani Olmo. There's the crossfield ball. Pavlovic spots it and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Picked out brilliantly. A heavy challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oyarzabal with the foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's Sneijder! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Sneijder just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll run.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Valverde. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Valverde, can he finish?
Portugal really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving forward. Bale. Sneijder. Oh, he's having a go! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. And this is Ronaldo. Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It's starting to look... He's having a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looks sharp.
Oh, terrible mistake. Tries one from range. Has to go back here. Deftly away.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That's good running with the ball. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a red. Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
It's Hazard! And he's done it! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and what...
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Piemonte are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Gets us going once more.
Piemonte really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neymar! And reclaimed it in a and the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? No, that's been intercepted. Christensen. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Hazard. Great ball. Shot, surely! Neymar! What about that one? A finish of true class. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Portugal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And it's Bale.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Can he do it? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Pavlovic can clear it away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Strong running down that left flank. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Pavlovic is there and he can get that clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Dani Olmo going forward. Schneider is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Dani Olmo knocks it into space, looking for options for movement. Shot could be on, and a chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And no surprise, that's a booking. That has not gone well. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Just too high.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. It's Schneider!
No, not quite.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, nice touch. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's come loose. That's a throw. He's gone forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Christensen. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Christensen looking for the run, and he's worked it through. He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. They are playing. He is truly